Hey, Nate. What's up, baby? Bum, bum. Ah. I'm still getting set up here. Give me a second. Oh, hi, Death Chicken. Nate's gonna lurk. Okay. Nate, we call that lurking here in the live universe. When you say, hey, I'm not gonna participate much, but I do want to be here to support, we call that lurking, baby. Love you, babe. Peter's here. Oh my god, his name is fucking Peter finally. Good lord, dude. Thanks for finally stepping it up. I was really worried for a while there that you were like always gonna be some different username across the internet. I was really worried about that. Vinter, what's up, baby? How you doing today? How's everybody doing? Let's hang out. Let's chill. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down. Let's switch over here. Let's chat. Let's say what's up. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen over here. Bada bing. Bada bing. Oh, this is also the wrong screen. Hang on. We're on our way. I said we're on our way. Do I click this one? We're going to see which one actually has the chat box. Is it this one? There we go. Now we got the chat box up. This was my edgy high school email address. Okay, so I also had a high school email address. Why do I look so orange? Why is my is my shit wildly orange right now, or is it just me? Hold on. We gotta fix this. Oh, why do I look orange, dude? Webcam. Oh, hang on. You guys, can you tell I don't stream anymore, dude? This is so funny. Okay, let's fix this. Webcam, camera, configure. This is so strange. White balance. Is it the white balance that I fuck with? Yeah, there we go. Jeez. I was like bright orange, bro. I look like an Oompa Loompa. Voice of the Ghost. Oh, Voice of the Ghost was your edgy email. I gotcha. You've been missing the live streams, Minter? I'm right here, baby. I'm right here, baby. I mean, I know that I haven't been live streaming, and I gotta be honest, like, when it comes to live streams, I didn't have the time for the last couple of months. Let me get you guys caught up on me a little bit here. So I recently moved into a new studio, which is here. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. You can get an idea. I hope this one works. Oh, yeah, here you go. So it kind of looks like this. We got the lights. We got the lights. We got the liminal right artwork. I got a bookshelf right here. I got some like chairs in the back for people to chill in when they come over to record. Over here I have like a workstation for all my Kardashev merch. So anytime somebody orders something off of our website, like pins or vinyl or CDs or whatever, I have it all over here in a workstation. I have a Cricut as well. I've been cutting Kardashev vinyl stickers. Here, let me show you. They look like this. And they're made of reflective gold vinyl material. Bada bing. Did you get your feet cam set up yet? No, not yet. That's next week, and I'm actually not going to be showing it on YouTube. It's only going to be on the OnlyFans. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely come support us at kardashevband.com/enlistedtraveler program. But yeah, I've been printing some of these up. Going to sell them on the store at some point. Ugh. Hopefully it'll be pretty cool. So yeah, this is the new studio. I've got guitars on the wall and stuff. Yeah, you know. I moved. That's the important part. I've also moved into a home with my father. It's my father's house. He's very old, and he just needs somebody to be here to help him out. He has trouble getting around and can have trouble getting up and down the stairs at different times. So I've moved in here to be kind of like a part-time caretaker, which I'm really grateful for because he's owned this house since 1986. So the rent is $500 a month. And by the way, it's not rent, it's a mortgage. So instead of paying $1,500 a month at my old apartment, I now pay $250. Dude, it's unreal. Anyways, I'm not going to get into the economy. I don't want to go like crazy into the economy right now. But what I will say is that I'm very grateful to be here for him and to have the opportunity to, take care of him. So I haven't been streaming much because I've been moving. I've been working on some Kardashev stuff in the background that's more podcast oriented. So what I do is I allocate myself certain hours every day to work on Kardashev. That could be writing music, it could be interacting with the community, it could be replying to comments, going through Reddit and looking at anybody who's talked about Kardashev or YouTube, and like basically sleuthing the internet, looking for the mentions of the band and trying to interact with that group, just to let them know that like we are real people. We're not like unreachable. We try to have a fun connection with our fans. And so I spend a lot of time doing that. But I've also been putting together a podcast. So for those of you that support us on our website with the Enlisted Traveler program, you'll know that the podcast episodes are in a video format, and you can view them there on our website. And then for everybody else, the podcasts are releasing once a week through Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, wherever people are watching. So it's pretty straightforward. Also, I just realized that I don't think I need to have chat on screen, but I'm going to do it anyway, just for now. I think it looks okay. It's not terrible. I got to fix a bunch of stuff like on the screen though, because like right above the chat, it has Void Travelers and Wandering Travelers, and that was more like of a Twitch thing because now it doesn't tell me new followers. It only tells me people who like subscribe, so it's a little bit different. Hey Weatherby, what's up, babe? Let's see. Let me get caught up here. Peter says 10 out of 10 would stick that sticker Gib. Okay, well I'll have to put it in the shop or something and make it available for people to grab. Or I could actually make like 50 of them and just send them out to the Enlisted Travelers. Maybe I could do that as like a thank you. I don't know. I still need to make more. I only have like 7 right now. I used to have like 10, but I gave a bunch to the band members so they could like put it. Like Alex has his on his bass case that he's like goes on tour with. He's got a huge Holy Fawn sticker. I think it's like 12 inches by 12 inches. And then he has a big Kardashev sticker that's like it's 12 inches wide by I think it's like 2.5 or 3 inches tall because it's much longer. So he decorated his bass case with it. Who we got here? Tellerkaust. Okay, so I'm Cliff and I paint things. I like to get bands. I like to give my canvas ideas. Now is your turn. Yours will be the Chrome Waves. Gets their hot dog and malort. I don't know what a lot of that sentence is. If I'm being honest, just reading it here, I'm kind of like unsure what you're saying. I hope that you enjoy painting though. Super badass. I like to give me canvas ideas. Now is your turn. Yours will be after Chrome Waves gets their hot dog and malort. Oh, Chrome Waves must be a band who requested a hot dog and malort. So are you asking me for a prompt for your painting? If so, let me know. Chris, what's up? Chris, good evening, man. How you doing today? Chris says, how are you? First time I see you on YouTube. Unfortunately, my name here is different than on Twitch, but it's your boy Chi. Chi, is it Chino? Was it Chino? Wait, no, it was, fuck. I haven't streamed on Twitch in so long. What was your full username on Twitch? I want to remember. I want to remember. Pancake says, Weatherby. Weather love stickers. Weather, are you Weather? Weatherby, are you actually Weather on Discord? Are you the same person? Just to clarify. I think your name's just Weather in here. What's your actual username? Yeah, it's just Weather. What an adorably like sincere and like honest username. Just Weather. Not like Weather 69420 lol or like Weather, but it has like the number 4 instead of an A. Like it's just Weather. Yeah, that is you. I knew that was you. What's up? Thanks for being here and hanging out. We're just chilling today. We're just chatting a little bit. I actually have League of Legends Team Fight Tactics pulled up because I was like, maybe I'll like try to play a new game on stream today, but I kind of don't mind just sitting and chatting for a little bit. So if you guys want to talk about something, throw it in the stream. Weather also loves stickers. You sent that postcard as a thanks. Put it up for 5 to 10, and 5 to 10. Okay, yeah, I pay like $5, like nothing crazy. Holy Fawn is Bay. Yes, Teller cost. Holy Fawn is Bay. They've got their new album coming out this week. When does their new album come out? Hold on. I have to create a new tab and pull it out of this browser so that chat can stay up. We're going to find out here. I think it's like the 2nd. Holy Fawn new album date. I saw it on there really. September 9th. Okay, yeah, so it's 10 days away. But there should be like an early drop probably on YouTube or something. I don't actually know like what's going to go on with that. We got what's up. We got Phil in here and we got what's up Force in here. Greetings. Hello. Let's see here. Okay, so Teleros. Okay, so I paint stuff. I request you give me an idea to put on canvas. Ooh, an idea on canvas. What am I in the mood for? Okay, so I've been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. But I've also like had my social media feeds inundated with all these like AI prompt things, which by the way, I have a conspiracy theory about that. Are you guys familiar with like these TikTok trends? And one of them is like an AI background generator where you can give it a prompt. And so people have been starting these like Stitch or duet trends where it's actually Stitch trends where they put in like they're like, oh, see what your birth date puts, see what kind of image the AI generates if you put in your birth date. And then another one says like, see what AI generates if you put in your username. Another one says like the city you were born in. And I'm like, you guys, they're literally doxing you. They're asking you to give them your birth date, your first and last name, your username, your this, your that. And I don't wear a tin hat very often, like a tin foil hat, but I legit think it's getting a little bit, I'm not going to say dangerous, but like interesting. The trends that are popping up requiring, like they're making fun of like the social scenario, right? They're like, hey, I put in my birthday and it looks like the apocalypse. What does your birthday show? And so you blast your birthday on there, but then you have your first and last name as your username. And so now somebody has like 3 pieces of your personal information. I don't know, man. It just seems a little sketchy. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting caught up here. Chris says, yeah, the dude who keeps posting memes on Discord. Twitch name is Chino Ryu. I knew it was Chino. I said Chino, dude. What's up, baby? Yeah, you used to have the little like teddy bear face, I think, or something. I totally remember you, man. What's up? Thanks for being here on YouTube with me. Make sure to hit that little bell icon so that you know when we go live. Just so anybody who's here doesn't know, we have shifted away from Twitch and we're now on YouTube going forward. We're testing the waters to see like if there's any interest, if there's any engagement, how well the YouTube algorithm like pushes us out there. So we're gonna try this out. Stream Stumble guys. Stream Stumble. Okay, I don't know what that is, but maybe that means you stumbled in here. Well, hello, welcome. Weather in the house, greetings. Let's talk about that Above Beyond song you linked earlier, bro. It was sick. Okay, yeah, that Above. Wait, is it Above Beyond or I thought it was like Above Below? What's it called? Hang on, I gotta pull it up now. Above. Is it Beyond? No, it's Above Below. Did I just read that wrong? What did you type? Yeah, you typed a Beyond. Yeah, Scorpion by Above Below. Should we listen to it right now? Do you guys want to hear that song? I'll totally put it on. Here, let me switch this. I think I do this one. Let's see if this layout works. No, this one's broken right now. Let me see. Do I have another one? Actually, maybe it's not broken. Let me turn this off, this off, this off. And then let's see if I can do this. I think it's actually against the policy of Spotify. So let me pull it up over here on YouTube. Well, I can't spell YouTube. Above, Below, Scorpion. Yeah, let's check this song out. I think this song is super rad. I showed it to a buddy of mine, and I don't think he was into it. Ow. All right, so we're gonna do picture in picture, and it should pop up here, and like once it's ready, bam, there it is. Why is it so small? That's what she said. What the actual frick? I don't know why this happens. Also, what the hell is this format? Is it in 3.4? This is not... I don't think this is right. Yeah, this is not the right video. Hold on. What the shit, bro? It looks like the right video. You're lurking and listening? Okay, Weather. Appreciate you. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know why this is being so weird, dude. Firefox. Alright, we're going to try this. And we're going to right click and we're going to reset the transform. Of course I can't do it. Damn it. Let's try it again. Transform. Stretch to screen. That was the wrong option. You guys, I'm new at this, okay? Give me a break. I'm actually not new at this. I'm just horribly bad with memory. Fit to screen. That's what we wanted. All right, let me just move it over here. We're gonna call that close enough because I'm kind of being lazy right now. Okay, so let me pause the music. Okay, so here's the tune. This is Above Below, and it's called Scorpion. It's a pretty sick song if you guys are into like like the progressive genty metalcore. Let's check it out. I'm gonna turn it up. Storm Ruler recently? Chris, we gotta check that out, dude. Are you allowed to post a link? Can you try to paste a link for me, please? If it bans you, I'll unban you. Sorry. Dude, the use of light in this video is amazing. Hey Kyle, I don't know if I said hi, but what's up? Do the AI generators steal art? I don't think they steal it. I think they use the top Google results to inform what the style should be. You totally called it, Vinny. Dude, this part. Ugh. Tons of Periphery vibes, dude. Everybody does assume it's Vince. Is this Ryan? Who are you? Reveal yourself. Or don't. Just leave it a mystery. Watch, it's gonna be like... It's just Brian Slagle, dude. Brian Slagle's just chilling here in stream right now, and he'll never tell anybody. He's just cruising. All right, so that's Above Below with the song Scorpion. I found that the other day on TikTok. I was actually going through and I was watching some of Mark's videos. If you guys don't know, Mark has a TikTok. It's Cardivox Academy, just like on his YouTube. But he does like really cool like quick vocal tips on there. And I was watching his stuff and he used a tag. I think it was like new metal or metal screamer or something. And I clicked on it. And the next video was a clip of Above Below. And it was somebody else like reacting to it. And I was like, oh shit. This song kind of starts with a bop. Like the beginning of that tune kind of has like a Genty Thal vibe going on. And I heard it and I was like, oh my God, please be sick. Here's the thing though. I'm actually not one who's interested in that like radio chorus as the mysterious Metal Blade individual mentioned. But when it happened, I was like, oh, okay, this reminds me of Periphery. So they're adding like the Thal sort of like riffage into a blend of like kind of like groovy metal that has like Periphery sort of singing style in the choruses and pre-choruses. So I think it's an interesting little development that they have there. So it's a pretty rad tune. Somebody was going to post a link, but it looks like it prevented it from posting. Who was that? Let me get caught up here. Peter says, I'd say you're not wrong. They're definitely remasking the trends that have come before. Exactly. Yeah. Kind of going back to the TikTok trend thing. It seems like a remasking of almost fishing. It's like public fishing attempts disguised as social movements, or not social movements, but social trends. Right. So just kind of be careful if you think that it would be cool, like, oh, I want to suit my username or what my birth date or what my, like, pretty soon you're going to start seeing it like, what was your family's dog's name when you were growing up? And you type it in and you're like, oh, it was Mariah. And next thing you know, they now have one of your secret question answers type of shit. Right. It's so crazy. Nico's kneecaps. What the hell? Nico's kneecaps. I feel like that could be like it sounds like a sticker store on Etsy. Welcome to Nico's Kneecaps, where here I use my Cricut to cut out stickers of people's kneecaps with weird tattoos on them, and that's kitschy, and you want to put it on your Yeti water bottle. That's kind of like the entirety of that. I don't know what that is. Above Lizzo is getting crossed. Gonna do some tidying. Okay, yeah, so weather's in lurk mode. Appreciate you. Chris said, I just discovered Storm Ruler. Okay, let's look up Storm Ruler, because that was the link that I guess it's not letting you post. So let's pull it up. Storm Ruler, that's a year ago, 2 weeks ago. This looks not safe for Twitch, so we're going to watch it here on YouTube. All right, Storm Ruler, Sacred Rites, and Black Magic. Really quick, before I hear anything beyond that first note. Yeah, totally agree, Metal Blade. Totally agree. So with Storm Ruler, Sacred Rites, and Black Magic, I'm going to say this is going to sound like power metal. It's going to sound like power metal, but with like Dio style vocals. Like the, like that kind of vocal. That's my guess. And they're on Napalm, so I'm probably not too far off. I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's going to be Damn Yankees. I don't know, dude. We're going to find out right now. Check out your social security number. Exactly, Kyle. Exactly, dude. You guys be careful out there. Stay vigilant. Oh, look at this guy's like arm spikes. If it's black metal, I'm going to crap myself. We wrote an intro to our intro. I do it too. I just think it's funny. Okay, Chris. Yeah, we can check that out. Here we go. All right, it's got like blackened thrash. Let's go. Okay. Alright, it's kind of sick. It's only 2 dudes. That's pretty sick. And a chick, apparently. This is pretty rad. This is like a second wave black metal thing. I don't know, would you say it's first wave, second wave? Death Chicken, we'll check that one out next, dude. Okay, the frame drop. Let me take a look. Thanks, Peter. Okay, this is the third music video. No, the second. This is the second music video. Second music video we've watched, and they don't have closed captions. You guys, I'm gonna give you some info really here. Dear all bands who have music videos, put the captions in so people can watch the video and read your lyrics at the same time. Don't force them to like go scroll down into the comments section and get lost fighting each other about the accuracies of whether or not something is true black metal or not. Like, put your lyrics in the closed captions. It's like another 5 minutes of work. We do that with all of our music videos if I can remember to do it. Some of them in the old days, they don't have them. Whatever, BFD. But most of our music videos do have closed captions, and sometimes I put little fun things in there. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. But yeah, PSA, bands, use closed captions. You would call that mellow death? Dude, he's there. It's like blast beats and like fast, like 16th note strumming, and it's all high vocals so far. He has no low vocals or mids. I don't know. What do you guys think? What subgenre of metal is this? Tell me in the comments. Hard to caption, second to none. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. The chandelier is pretty sick. Good solo. Par for the course. Okay, Vinter says black metal. See, that's what I'm saying, baby. All right, that's 3 votes black metal. I'm just saying. I'm not terrible at this. Weather says musical dingus. I want to make that into a shirt. Musical dingus. Yeah, Kyle. Totally agree with everybody. Something about the guitar where it gives me mellow death. Okay, you know what? Based on your experience, it makes sense that you would consider it mellow death. I listen to a lot of black metal. This reminds me a lot of black metal. Damn, dude, they're into like that wax stuff. Getting kinky with the wax. Next up, Dingus Core. Why do I always gotta be the dangatang? Alright, so is the woman in the video the drummer's girlfriend or the guitarist vocalist girlfriend? What do you guys think? Well, I'm not, he's got gloves on. I was gonna say, I don't see like a ring or anything. I am no genre genius, but it strikes me as black metal. Yeah, Teak, what's up, baby? How you doing today? I think you might be right. Bellicor, Countless Skies, Mellow Death, Amon Amarth, folk power metal adjacent bands. Okay, so you're saying that this style of music is akin to the mellow death of Amon Amarth, more like Amon Amarth and folk power metal adjacent bands. Oh, is that what you're saying you listen to, or what you think this band sounds like? $10, she's the manager, or a sister bribed into it? I don't think she's a sister. I would think that she's a girlfriend or a wife, or like, you know, somebody who's not blood related, but like socially related through like a social agreement. That'd be my, I don't know. It's just always fun to guess because, as you guys all know, like the budgets for metal bands to make these videos are always like dismally low. Well, that's not always true. I mean, directors and editors and stuff are just really expensive because the market is kind of in a weird spot right now. So you know that they're not like budgeting out like an actor or a model. They probably are just like, hey, Susan, look, your OnlyFans is doing super good, and I think you should be half naked in our music video. Listen, I don't have a budget. I just don't have a budget, so you need to be in the video, right? Those are the conversations happening at the nearest Whataburger when they're in the drive-thru just waiting. So, that being said, somebody else had one they recommend. They said, hey, let's put this one on. What was it? Death said Drakvald. Drakvald, Devour the Living. Let's check that out. If you guys have any recommendations, post them in the chat. I'll try to keep track of them. Drakval, this is a 5-month-old video, self-posted on their own YouTube. Hold on, we want to do a little bit of research here. Directed by this person, makeup by this person, model by this person. Seems like we're going to have another female, possibly. Maybe male model. Okay, we've got lyrics here. Do we have closed captions? No. You guys, I'm starting to become that person where, like, if the guitars aren't plugged in the video and if the captions aren't available, I just am kind of like, for real? Levi, what's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. We are doing some, like, I don't know, we're just kind of hanging out and chatting. We were talking about different stuff earlier, and now we're sort of watching new music videos that are coming out. I see the frame drop you guys are talking about. I don't know why it keeps, like, momentarily freezing. I'm going to close League of Legends. Hello? I would like to close this. Yeah, exit League of Legends. Maybe that's what was doing it. I'm going to get out of the Riot client as well. Let's see if that changes the performance. I've never had the Riot client before. I've never played League of Legends, so that could have been what was being the issue. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, Riot client. Yes, go away. Close. All right, so let's check out Drakvald. Also, I just made some dry ass chicken. Just want to go up into the nose for some reason. I swallow it. It's nice. Let's see if their guitars are plugged in. Ah, that must have been the model. Hey, the bass is plugged in. Let's go. This reminds me of El Waity. Sorry to have to leave, but alarm goes off soon. Got a nap for a few hours to get the stream. Nice talking to you. Hey, Chris, we'll see you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great night. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. Good night, Chris. It's the hurdy-gurdy. That's not a hurdy-gurdy, though. That's a, what's that called? It's a bagpipe. But El Waity does have the hurdy-gurdy, so. Oh. Okay, I gotta listen to that one more time. That was a fucking bop. This is Drakvald. You should be able to see it right here on screen. Drakvald. Hold on. Here we go. Oh! It's like kind of like genty. It's like El Way to You with like gent riffs. This is kind of rad. Yeah, Vinto, this is kind of rad, dude. I really like the guitar tone. It's still dropping frames. Gonna have to figure that out, Peter. Oh. Oh, we got a booba. That's a cool headpiece. Yeah, Kyle, it's kind of got an interesting vibe. I mean, the color's really cool. That's a cool shot. She kind of looks like the Statue of Liberty all of a sudden. Ooh, I like that tone he's doing in the back. Oh my gosh. Diablo trailer. Diablo 4? The Diablo 4 trailer is super sick with Lilith. That thing's nuts. What's this song about? Fracture the ground open in half, letting out green and purulent liquid. Purulent? I have no idea what this word means. Can we Google search this, please? Consisting of, containing, or discharging pus. Fractured, the ground open in half, letting out a green and pussy liquid. Men then turned to the golden calf. Sulfur in the air made its first victim. It's the purification of all living things. Black sun rises above the horizon. Smell the air filled with vitriol. This is the beginning of the endless night. A gigantic green lion devouring the sun alive, a purulent green liquid purifying the golden calf. There's a lot of poetry in this. I don't fully understand what I'm reading. Is he talking about like the end of times or some shit? Sulfur, the lion bites the sun, consuming matter of all living things. Darkness then covered all the world. The ages of black sun have now begun. Sounds like he's like, it's almost like biblical or something. Look at the sun and tell me, did you see the gigantic green lion eating the sun alive, devouring the putrid flesh left by the men, cleaning the world tonight, making corruption disappear, the earth shine again? Maybe he's talking about like nature returning humans to dust and then like just being the only thing left on Earth. I don't know. Weird. Death Chicken says, if you like the riffage, check out Orbit Culture. They don't have folk elements, and their vocalist has some terrible Hetfield-style cleans that don't fit. Purulent? Yes, Purulent. I think I'm saying it right. Hang on, let's hear the computer say it.
Purulent.
Purulent. Okay, purulent. Well, it's a weird word. All right, Death Chicken, let's check out Orbit Culture. Mark said one of these songs was a bop. I don't remember which one he said, but he was telling me the other day. Oh, this one came out a day ago? Oh, let's check this one out. Wait, it's a 30-second. It's like a promo. That's not the one we want. Here we go. 1 day ago on Orbit Culture's thing, they released a promo for a song that came out 5 days ago. All right, sure. I don't get it. Whatever. Oh no, their guitars aren't plugged in. Fuck. All right. Oh, love the slow-mo and the drone shots. Oh! Okay, hold on. Closed captions are available, but they're automatic. English auto-generated, so it's not going to even be legit. God damn it! Well, at least it's all in caps. All right, here we go. I like that guy's kit, how it's matte black. That's super sick. Beware of the Enders? Their B-roll is really cool. Like, this is a pretty sick video. It's very like party metal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decided. This part's sick. Oh, did you, Nate? That's sick, dude. All right, we're about halfway through. I'm hoping that it's either like a breakdown. I want it. I want it. Give it to me. Yeah. Oh, goddamn. Ha! This is fucking heavy. That was pretty rad. I'm glad that they didn't like let me down on that like breakdown, the build up to the lay down. So what is it? It's in the blood, the underdog, the undertow. Beware of the antlers. Beware of the antlers. Beware of the end. So seems like a self-sacrifice to some kind of like forest deity or something. Impossible not to headbang. The production does sound really good on this. Like, I thought it sounded sick. Interestingly, I find that their vocal approach, especially with the production, is akin to that of like Fit for an Autopsy, where it's like multiple layers of the same voice, like kind of bombarding you as a listener. It's kind of rad. Weatherby says, this song makes me want to stomp around the forest like a goblin. Exactly. That's probably what they were going for. I think that I should be interested to find like a channel on YouTube that analyzes videos, like music videos, and tries to break down the message behind them. Like one of the most recent ones that I've been trying to kind of figure out is Holy Fawn's latest music video, which didn't get much traction. Was it this one? I think it was this one. I thought they had a newer one that came out like a couple weeks ago though. Hold on, let's go to upload date. Void of Light. No. Death Spells. That's interesting. Dimensional Bleed. Yeah, this is it. Look at this. This thing only has 4K on it, dude. I think this was shot by my bass player. Yeah, weather. I see an image in my mind of the music, and that's what I like feel. I feel what I see in my head. So she's obviously trying to stab this other dude. Okay, so I have some insight to this a little bit. I don't know like how to decipher this video necessarily, but my bass player Alex, who I think is responsible for shooting this, although In true Holy Fawn fashion, they do not give you much to go by. He told me that this was like a kind of like a prequel to their previous video, which was Death is a Relief. It's the same actors, it's the same setting. And here, this video, also shot by my bass player Alex, you see the same woman approaching a tree with a body under it. So it's almost like you see this first, and then we understand how we got to this point by watching the next video they released, which we just watched. Jacob's Ladder? I'm not familiar with Jacob's Ladder. Come on, Holy Fawn, put the closed captions on there, damn it. Damn, she didn't even break a sweat. Good for her. Maybe that's the knife she stabbed him with? That's basically it, Peter. Yeah, Nate, I might try to go to that. I like Catatonia pretty well. I don't really listen to The Ocean very often. I've listened to them before, but it never really captivated me. Got this like creepy dude stalking her. Oh, it must be Death. She's gonna drink it and he's gonna grab her. I think that's Alex. He's got the knuckle tattoos. Let's see if his knuckles are tattooed. $77, Teak? It's kind of steep these days. Ha! Yeah, it's Alex. Come to Seattle to see them? Oh my god. You tell you what, you pay for the train and or flight and I will totally do it. I'll do it. so sick. Oh, look at all the moons. What the fuck? Hey, see, I told you Alex was in this. Or that he helped direct it, rather. Cynthia Speaker. I've listened to Catatonia since Dethroned and Uncrowned. Oh yeah, what was that album? I have one of their albums saved. Which one was it? Catatonia. I have... I think it's Dead End Kings. What's the one that has the day and the something something? The day and... I'm still trying to find that record. I don't... The Day and the Shade. That's it. Day and then the Shade. Oh, I can never say it. There's only 2 tracks according to this. I don't think that's right. Night is the New Day? Maybe it was Night is the New Day. Yeah, Day and then the Shade. Yeah. So it's 2009. It's an old record, but I like that one a lot. Yeah, I like all the remixes that they have. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. All right, that's enough Holy Fawn. So yeah, Holy Fawn, super sick. Check them out. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Sometimes the YouTube algorithm just recommends me some wild shit. Let's see. I get a lot of these things too for D&D, like dark ambient witchcraft music, and I'm always like, okay, that's cool. Ravenbound official exclusive announcement trailer. All right, we're going to deviate really quick because it's always video games or music for me. Let's see what Ravenbound is like. Okay.
This land is not for the weak.
All right, Skyrim.
Most of us wouldn't last a day.
Let's go.
But
That's
we
a
know
troll.
we're different. Even the Raven could see that.
Okay, all right. An open world roguelite.
That's why it entrusted you.
Okay, so it's got an Elden
to
Ring
wield
vibe.
its power,
It looks like you can turn into a crow
to be
or a
its
raven.
weapon,
Raven makes sense.
to meet the darkness in you,
Oh, goblin.
so that the cause does not die when you do.
Oof. Grow 1 life at a time.
The hatred.
The frame rate looks a little rough.
Stronger than you can imagine, but just as dust carried by the
Yeah, you get those two weather.
level mountains.
Fall of Hearts and City Burials. Fall of Hearts was pretty sick.
Unimaginable power, if you let it wield you.
There's a sword and a stone and some magic and a rock. Yeah. Okay, it's a teaser. Wish list now. Cool. I mean, that's definitely par for the course. It's like, hey, here's a fantasy setting where you have magic. I'm not against it, but I don't have like high hopes for what it will ultimately achieve that I haven't already experienced, right? And it's not that I'm always looking for new experiences, it's that I would hope that it would have new experience. There's another one, ambient music, Elden Ring, top 10 PvP, God's Hate, Live, Hate 5-6, Lean On Me, Major Lazer, Electrofunk, not interested. Amun Ra, a 42-minute, is this a live performance of Le Circle? Dude, it's 42 minutes long. Did they, like, perform the entire record? European Metal Alliance Online Festival in August 2020. Okay, so it's a full set. Dang. A Solitary Rain. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to save that for later because that's going to be sick. Nate says, I'm checking out Super People Final Beta tonight. Are you down? No, I am not down. I'll be playing Elden Ring Seamless Co-op with Mark tonight. We, thanks to Drawcab, Chris, one of the people in our community and on our Discord, he recommended that we get this mod through Nexus Mods, or whatever it's called now. It's got a different name, I think. He recommended that we try it, and it has been awesome. It's got its bugs, it's got its hiccups, but playing Elden Ring as a more legitimate co-op experience has been phenomenal, dude. I'm going straight dragon magic, and he's going faith-based spells, and I think he's dual-wielding maces right now, or flails. And he's eventually going to go into those like rune daggers that you punch with. Yeah, it's going to be super tight. 4 days ago, we got a dev string about Warframe. I don't play Warframe anymore, but I support the shit out of DE, Digital Extremes. They are so fantastic with their community work. After Dark, Evil, Electro, don't care. Oliver Tree, never heard of it. Does anybody know what Oliver Tree is? Life Goes On, featuring Triple Red and Ski Mask. Ski Mask is in this? All right, hold on. Elden Ring. Don't play crazy, you're the devil. Into the print, I swear I can't see hell in your eyes. You broke my heart into pieces. I'm having these dreams that our love never dies. All right, so far I don't like it. Oh, I've heard this song. Alright, I'm not interested. That's funny. That's some pop. Yeah. Yeah, Elden Ring's soundtrack is fantastic, I've got to say. There's much else. What's this? Earth Revival, 12 days ago. Official trailer. Alright. So here's the thing. Like, I'm a nerd. I'm a gamer. We're going to check out game trailers as well. That's where we're at. There's some really sick games coming out, I think. I hope. Also, does anybody know when Returnal is coming to PC? I want to try that. Have you seen the game Darkwood? No. We'll put that one in next. Alright. He's got some super high tech. But he's in a foreign land by himself. Alright, so post-apocalyptic super future. If you can't have that whole armor set, then I don't want to play this game. Excellent. See? Okay, they're already piquing my interest. Alright. Warning. I couldn't get a voice actor to just say that? This already looks pretty sick. And you get a Tron cycle, dude? There's another one. There's another person. Okay, if you can shoot while on the Tron cycle, sign me up. New verse sci-fi open world survival game coming to PC and mobile. And mobile 2023? That kind of bums me out a little bit. Dang. Alright, there's a big mech back there. Alright, I'm going to say it how I'm going to say it. These game trailers that are all CGI and just VFX and CGI and, like, you know, they're just, it's basically like a micro movie. These companies should stop making games and just make the movies. Just turn this into a movie. I would watch that whole movie. It's kind of like Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Remember when that movie came out in like 2000 7 or whatever the hell it was. It was like watching that movie was super sick. You got to watch like really awesome animation / CGI of these people going through this like particular circumstance, and you got to see like worlds and creatures that you don't really know what they are, and so part of the narrative is like they get to reveal it to you and stuff. Yeah. And it'll never be the actual gameplay, but I would love to see Earth Revival actual gameplay. That's the thing too, man, is like we're in the age of information now. Like pre-orders are kind of foolish these days. They just really are. Yeah, it makes me sad. Darkwood gameplay. Let's see what Darkwood sounds familiar. Don't go in the woods, Darkwood. Oh yeah, I remember that picture of that dude with like the weird sticks in his head. All right, 4 years ago, full game long play. No, I don't want that. It's 11 hours. I just want. Wait a minute. I think I have played this game. Is it a top-down horror survival? Yeah, I think I played this. Yeah. I own this game. Yeah, I just didn't remember the name. Top-down horror survival, and like you have to fight like wolves, and you get like an axe. And I remember you had to go to a farm where like a wedding was taking place. You had to participate. That was kind of interesting. It was a neat little suspense game. It was pretty rad. I didn't beat the whole thing, but I got my fill from it, and I was like, okay, that was cool. There's that too. Video game movies are usual butts. It's true, like Warcraft. I remember people saying it wasn't very good. The Final Fantasy movie was okay, but I wasn't really expecting it to be like. I wasn't expecting the like political drama that Final Fantasy games typically have. I just wanted a fun like movie-going experience where I get to see some cool explosions and futuristic tech, and there's like some kind of tension between characters. Like that's kind of what I was looking for. Venter says they should have stuck to either pure CGI or go LOTR style with costumes. Venter, for which one? Oh, the WoW movie? Yeah. Yep. Ever heard of that brand old new game coming out, Star Citizen? Yes. Like 6 years ago, it goes to show you how long that game's been in production. 6 years ago, I was up in the air about whether or not I was going to buy Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen, because at that time they were kind of the same game. It was just like spacecraft and stations and missions back and forth. And it was kind of like a spacecraft sim. And then Star Citizen's like, oh yeah, you can now like walk around in your ship, and you can, eventually get onto planets, and like the game is trying to be so big that I feel like it's going to inevitably outdate itself when the next like game engine comes out. Like they're going to look like they're still making a game from 10 years ago, 10 years from now. Does that make sense? It's kind of hard to describe. Also, why can't they get Resident Evil right? Why is every Resident Evil movie or show terrible? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't really have like an opinion on Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil 5 co-op with my buddy Alex, and that's it. I've never played a Resident Evil game besides that. That wasn't really my jam, That wasn't something that I was into. So I kind of missed the whole Resident Evil hype. I also didn't have a GameCube for a long time. Broken Roads announcement trailer. Uh-oh. It's made for adults. Everybody here better be an adult. This is coming to PlayStation. Broken Roads is up there with Disco Elysium, Fallout, and even Baldur's Gate.
They say what goes up must come down. No one ever talks about things going.
Oh, I like the cell shading. Kind of has like Borderlands.
The first time you get knocked off your feet.
And Wasteland vibes.
Bloody hard to get back up. After a while, you get used to it. You buckle up. You press on.
Mommy.
You don't even notice when agony replaces joy. Or love. But there are some blows that cut so close to the bone that it takes a while for the pain to set in. You bleed and you don't see it. Tear and you don't feel it.
All right, show me the action. I don't want to see dialogue.
A good minute to notice you're flawed, and even longer to grasp that this time might be the last.
Oh, damn.
Maybe you're not getting up ever again. But still, there's a whole wide world out there. And as my granddad used to say, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay. So let's see what the game is actually about. Broken roads transport you to a ravaged future in a story of survival, introspection, and community, putting you in an intriguing post-apocalyptic world you can explore and lose yourself in as you face danger, overcome challenges, and form part of a deep, mature story. I hope it's cool. I really do. Pages and pages of dialogue. Yeah, it really is. Which, hey, you know, good for the voice actors of the world getting that work. You're still streaming to fuck? I've only been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes, dude. Did you just wake up, Riley? It's 4 p.m. You definitely just woke up, dude. Wasteland, we got to continue our co-op game. Dude, Nate, tell me about it, man. I'm definitely wishlisting that game. Okay, Weather. I like that this piqued your interest. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna. I don't know if that's gonna do it for me. It looks a little slow, and I'm okay with slow games, but I don't like games. I'm not in the mood for a slow game in this moment, so wishlisting it just kind of doesn't make sense. Mortal Online 2. What?
Mortal Online 2 is a first-person fantasy MMORPG.
It's an MMO. Blech.
A persistent sandbox world filled with...
Okay, just remember, I want you guys to remember something here. We're going to take this with a chip on our shoulder. It's an MMORPG, so whatever they say, just remember, the majority of your quests are going to be, can you go collect 5 chickens for me? Just remember that. Everything else is going to sound and look beautiful, but they're going to ask you to do stupid menial tasks that nobody wants to do because they actually have chores in real life. Okay, here we go.
Thousands of players, all sharing their lives on a single server without instances. Together, they fill the realm of Nave with content and unique stories. Nave is a seamless world with no instances or loading screens, where you are free to explore in any direction without barriers or restrictions. It is a world filled with emergent systems, resources, and wildlife, where survival and prosperity depend on your knowledge and perception. The deep, immersive environment is but one aspect of the experience, as Mortal Online 2 is first and foremost
This game's already out?
game.
Has anybody played it?
It is the players who gather resources, craft goods, set up trade routes, build houses, fortifications and villages, wage wars, or keep the peace. You begin your journey by choosing your race, ancestry and nationality, where your custom bloodline
Medieval
will
Dynasty?
impact your starting attributes and available
I also
key
like
perks.
survival games.
In Mortal
I just don't know
Online
about
2,
MMOs.
there are no classes or levels to restrict you. You train skills by using them, and most actions will rely on your proficiency as a player. For combat, it's your aim and reflexes. For crafting, it's your
Okay, but like, what makes this different than like ESO or New World? You know what I mean? Like, she's basically describing MMO, like an MMO. Am I wrong here? Am I too like jaded? Can someone just like give me like a check really quick? Can someone ground me really fast?
research and experimentation. With several hundreds of skills to discover and choose from, you are free to train, retrain, and completely customize your own unique character build. All important assets in the game come from the player-driven economy. Ingredients and materials for alchemy, magic, and food. Crafting of weapons, armor, construction
Yes,
supplies, and
Vinter,
maps.
you're totally right,
Taming
dude.
of pets and mounts.
When I was playing WoW like 6 months ago,
Everything is
I remember
gathered,
just like all the
hunted,
quests being
manufactured,
so
and traded
dismally
by
boring and
players.
just being like, I don't know who's spending time doing this.
At the core of the market is a deep crafting system with millions of combinations. It lets you
I'm not gonna lie, the horse
experiment and
customization is the
discover
best part so
unique
far.
outcomes, and with experience tailor your products to perfectly fit your customers' specifications. This diversification means there will be no other crafter like you.
Right. Right. There will be no other crafter like you until min-max guides become public, and then everybody's just going to do the top 5 things, and no one's going to do anything else. You're going to be like, oh, I really enjoy being an apothecary, and in real life, I'm a plant person, so I'm going to have a whole house full of plants, and I'm going to make potions for people, and they're going to be like, doesn't matter, I have rune crafting, which gives you ×6 bonus, especially if you're the dwarf class, so you should rebuild your character to be a dwarf class, so you can just rune crafting is what it is. And if you do anything else, you're dumb. And you're like, God.
What you choose to do in Nave is entirely up to you. There are no predetermined
Wait, which game is
quest lines to
single
follow,
player?
as this is a sandbox filled with human agencies and interactions.
This game would be
Each
interesting
time
if you could
log
just
in,
straight up play as
a
the
new
horse.
context may
Dude,
await
and you can like
as the
sell
world
your
evolves
services
from
to
player
players.
actions
Be like, hey
and
man,
emergent
I'll take you
systems
across the
alike.
map. It's going to take like 3 days, so I'm going to need like 7 bales
You
of
can
hay.
stay in the relative safety of protected cities.
And when I come back,
or
I don't
risk
want to like be in the
venturing out into
elements.
the wild to
I want to
stake
place
your
this
claim.
day.
You are free to explore dungeons and uncharted
Same
regions
weather,
for resources
same.
and treasure, and seek out monsters of legend. to
EVE
test
Online
your
worked? When you say worked, what do you mean
can
worked?
Fish, hunt, or tame the wildlife.
Okay,
and experience-
so see this here? You can fish, hunt, and tame the wildlife. So, again, we're looking at like arc elements here. Now, here's the thing. I'm not knocking this because I haven't played it, and I don't know. I'm sure it's fun. But what I'm kind of in the mood for right now is to be critical of what they're trying to sell me, which is a game that looks like it's from like the PS2 era, which is fine. With a ton of customization that I'm a little jaded that it's going to actually pan out that way. I feel like there's just, like she said, like there's millions of combinations. Yes, that is how permutations work. That's just the number. Remember what was that fucking game where they're like, there are billions of planets to visit, but every planet was barren and empty and nothing was enjoyable. What was that fucking game called? That was Hello Games. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the same kind of thing. I'm just kind of bummed that I have to look past what they're telling me at this point.
Face the emergent creature population firsthand. You can steal from, fight, and kill other players for all their...
Okay, like let's talk about this combat. Let's talk about this combat really quick, where this dude has like he's got a hammer, a war hammer, and a shield, and this enemy person is like shooting him. He doesn't have to do any. The first person that we're watching right here, right? The character whose field of or first person perspective we have, they don't have to actually block. They just have to hold the shield button. Like, give me the opportunity to like deflect and like move my shield up and to the left and to the right. Like that would be deep. That would give depth. Like if you can like in almost like VATS, the arrow's coming at you super fast, and then you have like a microsecond to like hit the right button to like deflect it or block it. Otherwise, you just take the hit. That's the kind of depth that I'm starting to desire from games. Here he just blocks.
You can steal from, fight,
blocks.
and kill other players for all their loot.
No
Or
Man's Sky.
protect the
That's it,
people
baby.
around you from marauders and
Yeah, like are they
monsters,
overselling it? I don't know.
bounties,
Has
or
anybody
now.
played this game? I don't know.
You can set up a business and profit from gathering, taming, breeding, refining, crafting, construction, trade, protection,
This is the coolest part besides the horse so far.
and more. And you can join a guild to compete for trade or territory, build keeps, and engage in epic wars.
So I guess my question at this point would be, what would convince somebody to play this instead of New World or World of Warcraft or Ark? Like, what is this game doing? Maybe it's just new. Maybe people are burnt out on the old MMOs that already do most of this stuff, and this is now what they want. It's possible.
All these paths are open to you, and you can take them alone or together with others. No matter what you choose,
Okay, here we go. Like, now we're getting into the Mines of Moria level shit. Okay, I'm in. All right, here we go. This is all right.
your time in Nave is guaranteed to be an unparalleled experience, exclusive to you, and forever written into its persistent history.
All right, combat. Here we go.
The combat system in Mortal Online 2 is unprecedented in a fantasy MMO.
Right.
First person, real time, aim-based, directional attacking and blocking. Melee, archery and magic, mounted or on foot. Player versus player collision. And a revolutionary AI system for PvE. With voiceover IP, ping normalization, and a worldwide server supporting hundreds of players in the same location, large-scale aim-based MMO warfare is finally possible.
Okay, that piques my interest. Aim-based combat. Large-scale aim-based MMO warfare is finally possible. I like that. That sounds like a great concept. I would love to see how it's executed when the netcode is kind of crappy, or you have lag, or you don't have the best ping. Those are still things that I would love for them to say, like, oh, with AI scaling ping assistance, okay, now we're talking. Like, some infrastructure discussion would also be interesting to me.
Mortal Online 2 builds on over 15 years of experience from its predecessor, and new features and content are consistently being added to the game. The world of Mortal Online 2 is constantly changing, and it is a game that will change how you look at MMOs.
Mortal Online 2. What games have you been playing and enjoying? Lately, games that I've been playing are Elden Ring with co-op, right? That's been super cool. Let me pull up my Steam really quick and I'll tell you. Also, I was telling you guys that I was playing League of Legends Team Fight Tactics. That's kind of fun. It's like just a chill game you can play with some friends, and it's very luck-based. It's like 60% luck, 40% skill. So you just kind of chill with it. So I've been playing Elden Ring with Mark. We tried this game called Outward, and it's not awful. It's got a lot of interesting elements, but it's just a co-op exploration game where you're, trying to survive. It's a survival exploration game. There's this indie game called Graven that I don't think is out yet, but I had an early access, and I streamed that a couple weeks ago. And that game is really fun. It's very enjoyable so far, but I hit the end of it because they're still developing it, so I hit the current build end. Before that, I was playing Deadside. That game's okay. It's very empty though. It's very it's kind of like it's like DayZ, H1Z1, but less populated. Like, you rarely run into other players, so it's kind of like there's not really a whole lot of enjoyment. The PvE stuff is enjoyable, but it's also like viscerally hard. Like, I think one of the biggest challenges that developers have right now is creating a gaming experience in a PvP setting, or PvE setting rather, where the NPCs, the enemies, can see you through objects, because the objects they don't have collision. They don't have physical traits. They're just an image that kind of decorates the screen. So the enemies can see you because, from a developer standpoint, nothing is blocking their vision. But you, as a player who has to depend on your senses, can't see the enemy. So you're being killed from somewhere that has an advantage. And while that's challenging, that's not enjoyable after a certain point. You spent all this time kind of building up your character and getting this gear and this loot, and then you go out to risk it, and there's an unfair fight where the enemy can see you through objects, and not to mention shoot you through objects, because, again, they don't have collision. But you can't return fire accurately because you can't see through objects. So it's just kind of silly that we have to contend with that still to this day. What else is on my Steam? I was playing Torchlight 2 briefly. It's a little dungeon crawl co-op exploration game. Somebody gifted me Hyperlight Drifter, but I have yet to try it. I was building in Valheim. I really, really like Valheim. I have over 150 hours in Valheim, but they didn't really do much with the updates since it came out. So I've already beaten all the bosses. I have all the highest tier gear and loot and stuff, and really I just kind of go in there and enjoy building now, because it's kind of like a more interesting Minecraft to me. I like the physics element of Valheim, where you have to have proper support and you have to really plan out your buildings because it's resource based. But like with Minecraft, I get the same satisfaction, like the dopamine in my brain, I still get that, but it's not physics-based. So unless you're building with sand blocks, you can just build a line of dirt infinitely in one direction 10 feet off the ground, and it just makes sense in Minecraft, right? So that's kind of silly. And then before that, there's nothing else really before that. Wasteland 3, Splitgate, Oxygen not included. I was playing Hell Let Loose for a while, but it got a little bit complicated, and when I stopped playing, it's because I had to start focusing on real life stuff. But there are some games that are on here that, here, I'll show you. I'll share it. There are some games on here that I would really like to pick up again. Here, let's go over here. Is it going to show it? Is it on screen? Hello? Why isn't it showing you my library? What the heck? Will it show the store? What? Why isn't this showing on screen? Let me turn off the capture method. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay, so as you can see here, recently played Elden Ring, Outward, Graven, Deadside, Torchlight 2. These are all the games I was saying. But Hell Let Loose was super duper fun. I played the heck out of that I played 30 hours in like 2 weeks. So it was pretty good for me. Oxygen not included is one of my staple games. We were talking about resource management. Oxygen not included is where I go when I want to like have like zen moments, but also challenge myself. Got 193 hours in this game. Weather says Valheim was cool. They took one of my favorite creatures from horror movies too. What? Who's the creature? One of your favorite creatures from horror movies? Kyle says it's Battlefield game. I've always wanted low TTK. Yeah, low time to kill, right? Like in the sense of Battlefield. Battlefield's TTK is way too high. There's got to be a middle ground between Battlefield, Call of Duty, and Tarkov. Tarkov, TTK, one shot. Game over. If I have the right ammunition and you have the right armor, it doesn't matter. I'm going to one-shot you right in the face. Game over, you lose all your loot. It's too risk-reward. Don't get me wrong, I've put tons of hours into Tarkov. I think almost 1,000. I'll squad lead you anytime. Oh, Kyle, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I would love to. I mean, I'd love to jump back in on HLL. I liked being squad leader as well and having like the comms and like having to kind of be the middle manager of the squadron. And then, when command would come down and say, hey, we need somebody to build defenses over here or secure these nodes or whatever, I loved being the guy who's like, all right, boys, we're going on a mission. And then we trek halfway across the map. And that's so much fun, dude. I really, really like squad-based tactical combat. I think that's really enjoyable. But it can't be like you guys are like everybody's in a house. Like Tom Clancy, Bravo, whatever it's called, Bravo Team 6 or some shit. Like I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. Motor? Oh, Motor is a horror? Wait, what? They took one of my favorite creatures from horror movies. Motor. Huh. I did not realize Motor was from horror. I mean, he's spooky, but I didn't expect that. I like Motor's ability, how he just gives you like wind. I think he's the one that gives you wind in your direction so you can have full speed on your ship. I think that's pretty sweet. Yeah, so Oxygen not included. Muck was enjoyable. Looks like I put 20 hours into Muck. I was playing that with Nate there for a while. Muck. There was a bunch of us that were trying to play it. One game that I liked, but I just couldn't really get into was this Project Zomboid. It's again one of those games where the quality of life is just too underdeveloped in my opinion. But it's definitely the direction that they're headed. They're trying to make the game as deep and complex as possible for people who are playing it. But for me, it was just too much, dude. It's just too much. And then before that, it was kind of Outer Wilds. Yeah, I put 7 hours into Outer Wilds at the recommendation of SkillUp. Ralph keeps making this his game of the year, even though this game came out in like 2019. He keeps saying that Outer Wilds is still my game of the year for 2022 or whatever, right? So I actually bought it to try it out. And that's basically it. Hades was also gifted to me by a friend, and I super duper appreciate them. I just haven't even had the time to install it and try it out. I see Phasmo. Love that game. Should do a community Phasmo sometime. Loved Soma a lot. Weather, we actually used to do Phasmo as a community. We would get on the Discord and we'd have, I think, three ghost hunters or whatever in there, and we'd all jump into a map and try to solve the puzzle, and it was terrifying. There's still some hilarious clips of me screaming like a little girl when I would hear like the the ghosts talk back or something, or say like death over the radio or some shit. It's so funny. You like watching people play Project Zomboid? It's cozy. You know, it does have a coziness to it, but I think I'm too much of a loot goblin. Like, I always want to like bring all of the lighters and all the books back, as if I'm going to spend time learning skills to read the books when I can barely even understand how to cook. You know, like I can basically fry bacon and eat cans of dog food. That's like the extent I have with Project Zomboid. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you missed it. It's, you know, no big deal. Somo's recommended by my bass player, or my drummer, Sean. He said this is a very awesome game and that I should absolutely play it, although it's a little bit old. So I bought it when it was on sale for like $3, and I just haven't even installed it yet. Maybe that can be one of the next games that we try out on stream. I don't know. And then all these other games, I mean, come on, most of our libraries look like this. I bet you, if I can I sort by hours played? I can do unplayed. Oh, this is going to be terrifying. These are all the games that apparently I've never played. So it looks like it's Hyperlight Drifter, Spiritfarer, and Hades and Gris. Those were all gifts. Soma, yep. Hunt Showdown test server. Of course I wouldn't play the test server. Hypercharge Unboxed. I have totally played this. I don't know why it doesn't have any documented playtime. This is a really interesting, like, small soldiers style combat game where it's PvE and PvP. It's really cute. Check it out.
Follow me.
Yeah, YouTube does let you play VODs. Oh, it now has 4-player co-op? This game was a ton of fun. I will absolutely be playing this again. And it's got a free demo if you guys want to try it. Basically think Small Soldiers, like the movie, which I need to watch that again. That movie's amazing. It's like Small Soldiers meets... Oh, have you guys played that game? Oh, what's that other game I've been playing? I played a ton of like a couple months ago. It's the one where you're a bunch of kids. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and you're in the backyard. Crap. Grounded? Yeah, Grounded. I put a ton of hours into Grounded. Hey, Vinter, we'll see you later. Sleep well, dude. Thanks for being here and hanging out. Hope you have a great morning. Yeah, this is a super cute game. I didn't know they had co-op now. I would love to try it. The maps were super cool when you get into like the garage and you can go like under the car, over the car. You can walk on like the beams, the rafters. Yeah, this is a cute little game. So, have to give that a go. Well, I'm kind of hungry and thirsty, so I think I'm gonna call it here today. Weather, thanks so much for hanging out and being here. I think you're the only one left. Who else do we have? Kyle's probably still in here, or Vinter. Teak maybe. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate it. Today we were just kind of chilling and vibing and spending some time together. So I'll see you guys on the Discord. Make sure to jump in the Discord if you're not already in there. And we'll see you guys next time. So thanks for being here. Bye.